today's episode of wrenching in a snowbank, we're going to see if we can fix our electrical problem on this trailer here. Well, we got this fantastic looking wiring system going on in here. But chrome don't get you home. So it appears we only got 10 volts at the battery there, so that is not going to be good. So we need it closer to 14 volts. We need to get that 10 to say 14 or 13 or something better. You look at this here diagram. Got some kind of hieroglyphics on there. This terminal should be positive. This one should be negative down there. So the positive one should be sending power to that trailer battery, and the minus should be sending the ground down there. Most of the rest of these are lights and signal wire for the brakes. So right now I'm only worried about those two because I'm not getting enough power to the battery. Go ahead and let's go ahead and put the red on the positive, the black on the negative, and the meter shows right between 10 and 20 volts, so probably getting 14 volts back here. So that means the truck is supplying power to the trailer plug, and the problem is going to be somewhere on the trailer, nothing on the truck. Alright, so I don't know if it's positive or wire that's having the problem on the trailer. So what I'm going to do is I've got this 50 foot of wire. I'm going to run it from the truck here to the battery on the trailer, and just a big jumper wire. See if that fixes the problem. So I'll just start with the positive one. Hold that up, maybe like that. There you go. Well, after all this fun, what did we learn? We learned that what the battery supplies is not quite enough to run the compressor. There's the compressor. This is what the trailer wiring is supplying now. I had the jumper. Oh, look at that. High speed. Wow. So we got a problem in the positive. So we're just going to replace this positive wire going that runs to the truck. Pull this trailer harness wire down to the frame there, and go ahead and replace the charging wire in front of the trailer battery and change it to this 12 gauge wire. Might be a little smaller that's in there now, but I've got 36 feet and I got it loomed. Got a flashlight, zip ties, heat shrink, solder, electrical tape, wire cutters, and one of these, pocket knife. Got a torch, I might be able to solder with that. Let's go see what we can do under there. Now that we're under here, looks like we already found what's going on. Got a lot of corrosion here. Wires are just broken. So they're not doing anything. So not helping anything. Now, this one's already been repaired a few times. So I'm going to go up the wire a little bit here and make a new cut. Just going to go ahead and change this whole red wire out because I'd rather have a little bit bigger wire going back there anyway. This looks like maybe 14 gauge. Can't really tell, but not that great. I hate these kind of strippers. It's cold out, so it's not going to strip very nicely anyways. Do some custom wiring here. Custom. Got those twisted together. I'll go ahead and put this big piece of heat shrink on there. And now go ahead and twist these wires together a little. Solder this with this crazy torch here. Nice if we get the heat down to nothing. See if that works here. And I'll go ahead and get this heat shrink on there. I got that on there. That should be sealed. This isn't the best heat shrink. This is the stuff you find at your auto parts store, but it doesn't have any of the glue inside. If you want the real deal, you gotta go to Fastenal or somewhere like that. Let's go ahead and finish up this project here. We got our 36 feet of wire ran along the frame into this box, and we're just going to connect that to the battery, and we should have some charging again. Shrink. Now, connect everything back how it goes. Getting sparks now. Trim this. Well, after all that fun, let's check, see what kind of voltage we got going on here. Looks like we got a healthy 14 volts there, so call that a win. So pump, the air compressor should work great now. Sounds like it's chooching. We'll see if it can fill it up and put our tools away before they get buried here. Alright, well, that's enough fun for today. I really can't consider that a proper repair because I didn't have the professional heat shrink, but it looks like the non-professional heat shrink lasts about a year, so it'll be good for a year on some of the wiring. We'll see. It's a beautiful snarl in there now, but you know, it works, and I gotta mess with this thing all the time, so I don't bother trying to make it all pretty anymore. It's a work machine. It's a workhorse.